What's up, chat? What's up, gang? How we doing today? How we doing? Good to see you guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Depends on where you're watching from today. Good to see you all. What's up? Good to see you in the chat. Olivine, cool. Hey, you guys can use emojis. Right now, you're going to use keyboard emojis, just like if you were going to text to somebody, just use your emoji one there. If you're on a keyboard, like if you're on a Mac, you can press Control, Command, Space, and that'll pull up your emojis. Throw those in there. I'm making custom emojis for our chat, so we're going to have a bunch of cool stuff coming down the pipe soon. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe in these next 2 weeks. That's awesome. I love this. We're gonna have a lot of really cool things coming down the pipe for you guys. I'm excited for it. Hey, really quick, let me share my screen. We're gonna get right into it today, gang. We kind of are gonna have a cadence in these streams. Prompt, build. So while things are building, we're gonna have a lot of time to talk. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a little bit here. I want to get caught up. I have a lot of announcements and a lot of things to share, but let's start it off with some building. I want to share with you guys, we're going to start building this week. We're going to start building our Calendly integration, where we don't need Calendly anymore. We can build a scheduler, a calendar, all for ourselves. We're going to build it our way, how we want, for what we need. I think you guys all know. That's so good. I love that, guys. I love that. I think you guys all know I'm going to build this in a way that suits everybody. All these things that I build for you over the next however long we do these, hopefully forever. All these things I build for you guys, I'm going to build and give to you, and then you just use your credits to tweak a little bit for your use case, your customers, your offers, your products, whatever it actually is that you need. This week, we're going to start building our scheduler, excuse me. Who in the chat right now has a use for a scheduler? Who uses a scheduler in any way, shape, or form? I wanted to start here because talking to you guys last week, I know it was kind of crazy last week. We just like started out of nowhere. It was like in the middle of the week. It's like, hey, we're doing this thing. And in case you didn't hear, it was really awesome. This is something I've tried to do for the past like 2 or 3 years and have not been able to do. I've hired teams externally to try and figure out how we can make this work. I was never able to do it. I had to talk with Todd on a Wednesday morning and built the way for me to do it. So it was really cool. And talking to you guys on Wednesday, it was a ton of you were like, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, I'm an author, I'm an influencer, I'm a content creator, I'm a course creator. So many experts, as we call them, and all of you guys have a need, even if it's just like, even if you're just a content creator and you want to have a 30-minute booking session where people can find out if you're the right fit to hire you to help them with their content and their social medias. Pretty much every expert here wanted a content calendar. Cool. Oh, Scotty, you actually have a scheduler inside of ClickFunnels. If you want to use it like with ClickFunnels, you can just use that right now. But we'll also build this in a really cool way that we can embed things, and you're going to have a lot of functionality here as well. So I want to show you guys how I built this, and then I want to start building and iterating on it. And then you guys have a ton of great ideas, and I want to start getting really interactive with you. And like, you have ideas on something we're building, great. Let's ideate together. Let's talk about it together. Let's come up with the functionality, and then we're going to build that thing live. Super excited for it. But I want to get right into this before we talk, before we do any announcements or anything. I created Coach Book. Here's my start. And I want to show you guys what I did to get this started. I've had a lot of questions about, do I need any ChatGPT or do I need any sort of other AIs? Technically, no, you don't. Many of you are using it, though. Many of you already have it. And I've seen a ton of questions like, hey, can I use Overskill along with another AI tool? Yes, 100%. Maybe not quite how you were thinking. I think a lot of people ask that, and they're thinking that they'll like connect. Like, I can just talk to one AI over here and it connects to the other. It's not going to be like that, at least not for now, but we can definitely utilize some AIs that we have for ideation, right? To get our ideas, to get what we want on an actual page. And I did that, and I'm going to run you guys through what I actually did there. Let's get that chat, scroll down. Nice. Cool. Okay, so yes, you guys can see my screen. So I went over here to Claude. If you guys are using ChatGPT, please stop. Cancel ChatGPT. If you're going to spend $20 a month, it's got to be on Claude. It's got to be on Claude. Compared to ChatGPT, there's no difference. So here's what I did. I did a bunch in this chat. I did a bunch of ideating. I could go way up there. I did a bunch of ideating. I did a bunch of talking to come up with like, what's the thing that I want to create? what's my MVP, my minimal viable product? What's the main thing that I need to start building right now that then I could add more features to, I could ideate upon? So in this case, I didn't really know. And I was like, I'm just going to go to Claude and I'm going to type it out. You, of course, could do this in plan mode right inside of Overskill. So if you're spending $20 a month right now on ChatGPT, please cancel that. Just get credits in Overskill, use plan mode, and it does everything that we just did here today. If you already have Claude, though, I do want to let you guys know, I've seen a ton of questions. Yes, you absolutely can. If you want to talk about it inside of a different LLM, or like some of you guys have other prime mover products that allow you to ideate, allow you to theorize, allow you to brainstorm, allow you to come up with that thing. Feel free to do that. What I really need to talk about is what we take from the other AI and bring into Overskill. So really quick, I want to go to the top here. Let's hop all the way up. As I started talking to it, as I started doing the thing, it did to me what it always does. It makes a gigantic doc. Check it out. The first build prompts over here. Huge doc, tons of text, tons of words. Yeah, it's not even going to load anymore because I told it was so wrong. And I started looking at this prompt and it did what it always does. Here's the caution flag if you're using an outside AI. When you ideate, theorize, you come up with your MVP, it's always going to give you the how. Always. It's going to start coming up with tables and databases and schema and organization. You don't need any of that. Remember, your number one prompt if you're using an outside AI is give me the what, not the how. We have the how. That's Overskill. Overskill does all the how all the right way every time. So we're always going to say, give me the what, not the how. And I started doing that. Let me see if I can get to one of these really quick that kind of shows everything that it was trying to make. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to pull it up because I kept having to tell it, you're wrong, you're wrong. So again, if you're like, well, I don't know if it's wrong or not, skip this. Just use plan mode in Overskill. You're going to skip all this. You don't need to know anything nowadays. Nobody should feel nervous about this. You all have Overskill. Everybody has the capabilities to skip this step. Some of you might want to use it though. So here we go. Look at this build prompt. It was so big. It gave me a build in 6 stages. That's way too big. It's way too much. I don't need that. I just need plain words to give to Overskill. So I saw it giving me everything, and I just started saying it, make this simpler, make this simpler, make this simpler, make this simpler, to where when we got to the final bottom of this, here's the prompt. I want to show you guys really quick. Here's Coach Book. Here's after the first prompt, here's what I came up with. Clients can pick days, they can choose times on that scheduler. And this is what it gave me right from the start that I can build on, that I can ideate on. And this is exactly how we want to do it. Give it the what, not the how. So I came over here and took this giant prompt and distilled it down to just this right here. That's it. That's my whole prompt. And what I did was I had it come up with the app that I want to build, then the features inside of that app. Here's each feature. And it just gave a 1-sentence explanation on how I want it to work. That's it. That's it. And I literally just told it up there. Build a booking page in a scheduler where someone can pick a time to meet. Features I want. And then I said down here, each feature has a little more information on how I want it to work and why. That's it. That's all that I said. So then I literally just copied this. I brought it over here to Overskill. I pasted that. This is my prompt right here. And it just went and built. Let's look at what it did so far. It went and picked out my design direction. It set up all my design. It wired up my booking page to the public landing page. It updated all of my own routes itself. Phase 1 is rocking on preview. It has a time zone engine. It has a booking page. I can choose all my own time zones there. Great, great. It says try it. Open the preview. Then they use the change pill to switch to Tokyo or London. Very cool. And that's this right here. So when it tells me to do things, remember, I did not publish this yet. So I'm going to walk you guys through all this right now immediately. I did not publish this yet. So it's telling me how to test. It says open the preview. That would be this right here if we wanted to use it, but I haven't deployed yet. So remember, this window right here, when you build things and it happens here, this is your actual preview window itself. So it tells me go to the preview, open up the change pill to switch to Tokyo or London. So here is my change pill. I can go over here and click change. I can choose it to, let's say, Sao Paulo. And great, now my time has been changed. Bingo, rocking and rolling. I love that. So this was a great way to get my idea down on paper. All right. So now I have this preview window and I can interact with this preview window and test my app, start testing out the things immediately. So we can change our time zones back in New York. Great. I can go here to Tuesday. I can go here to 9 o'clock. That didn't work. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So now I click on this thing and it's like, oh, that didn't actually happen or do anything. On this first one, I'm not super concerned that my preview is not showing perfectly. How I like to do things, I put down my first prompt. I get it to build the thing that I see in my mind, and as long as it's kind of close to what I wanted, then I'm going to go publish. I'm going to go take the changes I made and push them live to production, as we would call that. So here up in the top right, I can see my publish and it has that little orange bar circle at the top. So we can go to the little orange circle. I see I do have unpublished changes. And remember now, my live URL, that's blocked out. I cannot go to this live URL. I cannot copy. I cannot do anything. When we first build an app, until we make our first publish, there is no live URL. Right now, I want to make sure everybody understands this. Right now, what I just did, I did this 10 minutes before the session just to make sure I didn't have to eat up time waiting for this. I came in and put a prompt in. Okay, there's my prompt. It went to work, started building the thing. This one took about 8 minutes to build. So boom, it built the thing. Right? I come in here, I test, I click around, great, it works, it's awesome, I like that, awesome. Now from here, I'm just gonna go publish. We're gonna go ahead and click publish, and now it starts my deployment. It's taking this code that we made and it's deploying, it's going live. Meaning, if a customer had this URL, and I deploy, I publish, that means the changes that I made here in the prompter and the things that are displaying in my preview, when I deploy, I'm pushing them live. That means if a customer was on this site and I push an update live, it will update live to their customer's account, to the live page that they're viewing on. If a customer is on this page and I'm making edits and tweaks in the prompter, while a customer is here doing the thing, until I publish those changes, that customer will never see that. It will never interfere with what they're doing on the page right now in the moment. Does that make sense to you guys? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Does that make sense how that works? That was a big learning curve for me at the beginning just because I'm not a developer. So it took me quite a while to figure out kind of how all that works. But it's really cool and it's really powerful because that means I can have customers, I can build my app, I can launch it, I can get people in the app right now immediately, and I can still be building and ideating on top of that as they're doing the thing. I don't need to, like many times we wait, we don't launch. We're like, oh, well, it'd be really great if I built this thing in. Awesome. Do that tomorrow. Launch, get customers in there, build your list, build your business, ideate as we go. I snap my fingers a lot, don't I? I do this a lot, and I'm like, we move, but I really want you guys to understand that mindset. That is how we move in today's day and age. And as I look at the next decade, this is how work goes. This is how workflows are. Cool. I'm glad you guys get that. If you don't understand that, please let me know. Please let me know if you guys don't understand that. Like, I want you to understand this. So we're publishing right now. The first publish is typically going to take the longest. That has the most amount of code on it, and that you're pushing the most things live. So the first one takes usually the longest. 10% is what it'll load on for quite a while. After that, you'll see 50, and this is all going to move really quickly. Perfect timing, too. I see some of you guys talking about the YouTube, the stream, and how to navigate. So we already have this built in, guys. If I know that when you're on mobile, again, I built this last Wednesday, so all of your feedback is actually super valuable. Keep it coming. I spend a lot of time. Nice, Laura. I'll talk about that in a minute. I spend a lot of time reading through these chats afterwards and making sure I'm understanding what you guys are saying and where you're at and how you're feeling and how you're thinking. So any and all feedback, super, super welcome. Happy to have that. But gang, you can already navigate your cell phone. You are not locked on this screen. So let's say for whatever reason maybe you want to watch this stream and use Overskill on your phone. In case you guys didn't know, we can make Overskill an app on our phone, whether Android or iOS, an Apple phone, and we can do this mobile. I do all the time. It's awesome. So maybe you want to be on your phone and you want to be using Overskill while you're watching this. I don't know, maybe you want to go to a Google Doc and take notes as you're watching this and you're on mobile. You can do that. So what I want you to do is go full screen on the video itself. Like if you're on your phone right now, I think it's in the bottom right. When you click on our video on our broadcast page, click the video, and then you'll have that full screen button. And then you can just swipe back to home, and it acts exactly as YouTube. Like, you know, when you guys are watching a YouTube video and you swipe back to home, and then you can go text your friend or schedule something. You know, you can do other functions on your phone, and that little YouTube is popped out on your phone, so you're still listening. You're still a part of it. You're not missing anything. You guys can all do that right now. You click the video, go full screen, then swipe back to your phone. Go back to your home screen and you'll see it's popped out there, taking up like half of your screen right on your cell phone. By the way, if you need to make that smaller on your phone, just double click the video and it'll go even tinier on your phone. If you want to make it big again, just double click the video. It'll go bigger again on your phone. And then when you want to come back to the stream, you just click full screen and it'll bring you right back to the publish page. Just exit your full screen. Then you can do the chat and everything. Oh, Shade, it's not an app from the App Store. We make what's called a PWA app. I can probably show you guys that in a couple minutes here. Here we go. Ooh, it looks like that publish might not have taken. Ooh, I just saw something happen. I've been seeing a ton of AI stuff today. Publishes have been failing, and you just do it 2 or 3 times and it works. But more than likely, there's a lot of work going on in the back end with the models, Claudes and ChatGPTs and all that stuff. So happens sometimes, gang. Happens. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. If you guys know how to do PWA, just open up Safari. Like if you're on an iPhone, open up Safari, go to overskill.com, and then click the 3 dots in your browser, and it's like turn into app or turn into tile or something like that. I'll show you guys by the end of the stream. I'm so glad to do these so I can show you like how to use this software. I just went to make a publish, right? I was here. I was happy. I confirmed. I see my orange bar. I went up to click publish. I clicked publish changes. I saw the bar going, but now I'm back here and it's like, whoa, publish is still there. I still see the orange circle. It's still showing me that there's some edits to be made. I don't really know what happened. I was talking to you guys. I didn't watch exactly. This happens. Here's what I do. I close that down and I hard refresh the browser page. On my keyboard, I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to press Command-Shift-R. If you're on a Windows, you're going to press Control F5 or Control Shift R. Control F5, whoops. Control F5 or Control Shift R. That will hard reload your pages as well. But here we go. I hard reloaded the page, and all that does is make sure that I'm seeing a clear view of what exactly we're on right now. Hard refreshes kind of skip the cache, and it'll make your browser update to the most current version. The reason I'm doing that is I want to know, did my publish go through or not? So I just do a hard refresh. I still see the orange bar, a circle at the top. No worries. We're going to hop over here. We're going to go to publish. We're going to just start that again. I hard refreshed. It says, yep, things still have to happen. Great. My build is starting, and we'll let this go for just a couple moments here. While we do that, Laura had a really cool question. Why should we allow remix or not allow remix? There's going to be different use case, right? There's going to be so much different use case. Like, for instance, I have showed you guys multiple times. I've been showing you guys this production app that I built, right? I've been showing you like what we're doing, how we're doing it. I've been showing you inside the app. And a lot of you have been like, hey, how can I get that app for myself, right? So now me as a business owner, I really have two choices here. Number one, I can just make this app remixable and I could just give people access like, hey, if you want this production studio app, pay me $197 and I'll let you remix it right into your account. Right? So maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to have this free. Maybe I built a lead magnet where everybody can download this app completely for free. And when they do so, they start in Overskill under my affiliate link and I get 20% commissions on everybody. Oh, we should have audio. Are you guys not hearing me? Audio should be great. So maybe there's some cases that you want to have the remix button available. Like for me, the ROI calculator that we made. Cool. Thank you, Jonathan. The ROI calculator that we made last week, I would make that remixable. That way, if somebody, when I make it remixable, that means I'm going to be showing my remix badge at the bottom and people can just do the thing right away. Right. So for a simple app, like a ROI calculator that took me 8 minutes to build, I'm going to make that remixable because if somebody fills out my calculator and they're like, man, I really want this, and they click the remix button, well, now they have my app, it's in their account, and they're my affiliate. I get 20% commissions month after month after month on them in their account. So in that case, it might be really good to remix that app. But there might be some times where you don't want to remix. Maybe you don't want other people to have that app. It's proprietary to you. So you turn off remixing so nobody has. We're going to publish again here. Sorry, I still see my bar. Okay, that's good. So publish went weird again. Right, I saw the publish happen. It looked like we had a fail. This is super uncommon. There's definitely stuff happening with AI world as far as the publishing. So when you guys see this, don't be nervous. Please do not be nervous. I know the first inclination is like, oh no, we do not need to be. We're actually gonna get into that ROI calculator in just a minute, Brian. I saw some people had some really good ideas on updates, and we're gonna update that thing, and I'm gonna change it and fix it, and then give it back to you guys so you can put it in your account. But there may be sometimes that you want to remix. There may be sometimes that it's like a proprietary app to yourself. Maybe you made an ROI calculator that you do not want anybody to ever have access to ever. It is yours and yours alone. Nobody can ever get that. Then you do not remix. Maybe though, like if we look at my broadcast studio, maybe I don't want to make that remixable. Maybe I want to charge $9,000 for that thing. So I would not make it remixable. Somebody says, hey, Dante, this production thing you're doing is really cool. Can you build it for me? I say, yes, I'd love to. Send $9,997 to my account. Or I send to my order form page. Just fill out my order form right here, set it up, and I'll get you started right away. Now, I'm just going to remix my app into their account. I'm just going to share my app inside of their account so they can have my app. I'm going to tweak it a little bit for them, and I just made $10,000. So there might be some times that you want public remixing available where, yes, anybody can have my app. Those are going to be a lot of times on smaller lead magnet type apps. You know, like, because do you guys know in ClickFunnels? Sorry, let me take a look at publish here. We're going to publish. Yeah, let's run this again. Do you guys know in ClickFunnels, like Russell said this for a decade. He said, if I lost everything today, my list, my everything. Yes, Shade, you do. You get a remix URL. So, you can always allow others to remix this app. When you turn this off, again, by the way, I'm just in the publish here. Just so you guys can see, I'm over here in publish and then right down here. Okay, so by the way, you see how this is all going red? Normally you'll see this going green. It continues to go red like this as we've been building. So I'm going to Command Shift R. I'm just going to hard reload the page. Okay, now we're green. I'm still seeing deploying. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to wait and see what happens with it. But when I come down here into my publish and I hop down and I turn off this remix, that means the remix badge on the page is no longer available. There is still ways to get your remix URL. Oh, sorry. There it is. Sorry about that. I need to fix my buttons here. They're a little sticky. So here, by the way, I was showing this bar. This bar at the top was showing red earlier, and my deploy button went away. It says publish, and my deploy bar went away. So I was like, oh man, oh no, that's all I was showing earlier. This bar went from red to green. It shows me deploying. I see these things moving. I'm just going to leave it for a while and see what happens. If I want to, we'll do this again live, but I might hard reload the page again. We'll see. Right now, things are happening. I'm going to let them happen. So anyway, remixing. If we hop up here to publish, you might want to turn this off on apps. Like my broadcast app, I would not allow it to be remixed. I do not want anybody to get this thing inside of their Overskill account. I want them reaching out saying, how do I do that? Because I want this to be more high ticket. $7 apps or things you might charge $7 for, free lead apps. A lot of times you want these to be remixable. I was talking about the last 10 years in ClickFunnels. If Russell lost everything, there's the brain. If Russell lost everything, he said this so often, if I lost everything, if I lost my list, if I lost my authority, if I lost my Instagram, if I lost everything, I'd be back on top in 30 days. And he would do it by building awesome funnels for people and giving those funnels away completely for free. Building his list, doing that, turning some of those people into affiliates and the rest of them outreaching to sell his marketing services. And this is what so many have done forever on ClickFunnels. You've seen it in the past 10 years, gang. They build an amazing funnel. They make a YouTube video about this amazing funnel and all the cool things it helps business owners do and all the problems that it's going to help them solve. And then they say, hey, now that you see me build it, if you want this thing, go click the link in the description. You can have it. It's yours. Start your ClickFunnels account and you can have this thing in there from day one. It's a huge lever for affiliates. We have done this forever. Build the thing of high value, give it away for free, build a massive list of people paying you $20, that you get 20% of their income, their payments every single month. It's worked forever. It will continue to work in this next decade. That was a really good question. I think that was Laura. Yeah, good question there, Laura. There are definitely times where we want to remix, and there are definitely times that we don't want remix available for our customers, but we can always remix apps. We can always take URLs and put them in their apps. So it's a total use by use, case by case basis, and really on what your needs are and what your wants are in the moment. So I see that my publish bar went away. I'm going to hard reload. Command-Shift-R. I just want to see an accurate version of what is here. Did we publish? Did we not? We did not publish. I can tell that by the orange bar in the top. So we're going to click publish. Here we go. My live URL. It's still blocked out. I cannot see it. I cannot click it. I cannot copy it. So that publish did not happen. We're going to publish again. We'll leave it right here for a quick moment. Hey, while this is publishing, great time. Any questions? If you guys have any questions, put those in the chat. Susie just made a social media coaching app for med spas. Nice. You're charging $39 a month. So I don't want it to be remixable. They can make it an app on their phone. Yes. Yes. And no, you won't want that one remixable, Susie. You're exactly right. Good stuff, Susie. Hey, Susie, how long did that take you to build? Roundabout. Yeah, and if you have questions, gang, while we're building, I think I'm going to really like this cadence going forward in the future. I know I told you guys if you have questions, like throw those questions on a doc or something so you can have them available. I think that's going to be a great cadence. We'll build, and while we have some downtime, I can lock in with you guys in the chat. We can do things. I can teach, show, build right back with you guys. We're going to move, and we're going to learn really, really fast together. So if you guys have anything, feel free to let me know. And by the way, I showed this last time, but just in case you guys don't know of this, I'm going to leave this here just for a quick minute. But if I'm ever having these like, oh, my deploy has failed multiple times, what's going on? You know, what's actually happening here? We can just go to our support. Overskill has amazing AI support that Todd built from scratch. It's wild. It was really cool. I was at an event a couple weeks ago, and there was a guy there at the event that was just recently starting to use Overskill, and he went nuts. He went nuts on the support. He was up on stage, he had the mic, and the guy was just going bananas about Overskill support is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Anytime I message them, they get back to me in minutes. I don't know how you guys figured out how to make this work logistically, but it's incredible. I get answers to my questions every time in 5 minutes. I even had a bug, and then the person fixed my bug in like 10 minutes and I was back up and running. And he didn't know that it was actually AI. It's not a person, it's AI. And a lot of times that's scary, but it's not 2023 anymore. It's not 2024, it's 2026. And AI is incredible. It lets us move so quickly. As a business owner too, I don't want human support anymore. I don't want 24 to 48 hour ticket times. I don't want a back and forth with somebody that is bogged down by 72 other tickets and can only respond to me so much. I want to talk to a robot that knows everything, can get me immediate answers to my solutions and immediately fix. So it looks like this publish might have failed again. I'm going to Command Shift R. I want to hard reload that page. And I still see the orange bar on my publish button. So definitely AI stuff happening in the background. This does not happen. Publishing issues like this do not happen. So I know, and you guys also, if you ever hit this, many publishing issues, full confidence that the LLMs, large language models, the AIs on the back end, the Claude, the ChatGPT, the Kimi K3, all of those, they're probably having work done to them right now. So we leverage those. So like if Claude's like, oh, we're having an outage and we're using Opus 4.8, then we also get an outage. So they're going to fix it crazy fast, and then we're going to be fixed crazy fast. I don't want anybody to have concern over this. It's not a big deal. But if we hop over here, I want to know what's going on, right? And I don't want to burn any credits to do that. I just want to know what's going on. You always have help. That's at the top right. Like I'm in my app itself right now. I'm in the builder. So top right, you have your question mark help. And you can always go over here to the chat. You can always go over here to chat and you can just ask any questions. My app has had multiple times trying to publish and the publish has failed. What's going on? You can just hop over to the chat and literally just ask it exactly what's going on. Joseline, que pasa? From West Palm. Good to see you, man. So yeah, you guys can always come over here and chat. If you really want to get in touch with anybody, see it's saying try publish again. If you really want, just make a ticket. Make a ticket. You could let it know my publishing is failing, put a quick description, put your priority in that case would be normal, and submit a quick ticket. Let the AI look at it. It'll go right into your account. It'll do a full investigation. It'll have you answers in 5 to 10 minutes. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So yeah, again, no credits. No credits. This is completely free. Use this as much as you want. Use it as much as you want. All right, cool. I'm going to try this publish again really quick. Publish changes. And then while I'm over here, I saw, here we go. Here's our ROI calculator. I saw that some of you guys had really good ideas about this calculator. So I want to, let's copy this page. I'm going to put it in the chat for everybody. All right, cool. So this is my live URL. You guys can all click that URL and open it up in your own browsers, open it up on your own tabs, and you feel free to go through with it. Well, what I want to do right now is let's learn how to prompt together too. Let's learn how to ideate. Let's learn how to try the thing, find the things that are not working with it or that we want to work differently, and let's prompt AI right now to change that. You guys can go click over there. While we're doing that, let me explain what these live URLs actually are. So, oops, you'll see this app ends with .overskill.app. So what we do when you make an app, we give you a subdomain of our domain. Our domain is overskill.app. So we give you a subdomain, and that's like this, consultant ROI calculator. We give you that. We make that. And at the beginning, how many of us, we have no idea what we're going to name our thing. We have no idea what we might want the domain to be. Like, we have no idea whatsoever. It's totally cool. Leave it for now. We don't need to change this until we launch. This is just a live URL, so you can share this with customers just like I did in the chat. I literally put in the chat my link, and you guys can all go there. You guys can all go there. Nice. You guys can all, just like your customers can. Now, on your subdomains, you get one edit. This little edit pencil to edit right here. If you click on this, you can make this subdomain whatever you want it to be. as long as it's not already taken by somebody else, of course, because this is one of our domains. But you can make this anything you want. You get one edit of this. So personally, I would not edit this until like I'm about to launch. For forever, gang, we had forever. If you were going to launch a new funnel, if you were going to make a new offer inside of your business, we would buy a new domain for that thing. And we would bring our new domain in here, and then we would put it on our own domain. And I've always told people forever, some of you may have even asked me the question at some point over the past 5 years, whatever it's been, Dante, do I need my own domain? And I've always said yes. You know, with ClickFunnels, it would give you a subdomain, and I would say, yes, you want this thing branded to yourself. You want this on your own domain. You don't really have to anymore, gang. You don't really have to. If you want to use the subdomain that we give you, with ending in .overskill.app, you absolutely can. It is working very well right now. We used to see a lot of friction back in the day of like, people not knowing what the URL says, .myclickfunnels.com. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to click on it. Not anymore. Not anymore. People have become so accustomed, so trained over the past 2 years, especially with our app ending in .app. I'm not seeing, from all the things I'm seeing right now, all the people I have using this and doing things with it, I've not had a single person say my links aren't getting clicked. So I say all of that. I say all that to say, if you guys want to use our subdomains when you're launching so you don't have to set up your own domain, you absolutely can. We can also set up system emails in Overskill to send them like confirmation emails. You can set those right up here. Yes, you can bring in your own domain. Yes, you can bring in your own domain. Yes, you can brand all of this to your own business, but you don't have to. You do not have to do that anymore. You can get started right away with what we give you inside of this. So anybody got any ideas? I'm going to catch up and chat really quick. Anybody got any ideas? Did anybody go to the app? And does anybody want to see this working differently? Remember, I give you guys these apps at the end of the day. I give you these so that you can remix these into your accounts and you can start off on a really good foot and just not use your credits to build, only use your credits to tweak and make it personal for you. So I'd love to build. I'd love to tweak. What are you guys seeing this thing doing or not doing that you would need it to do for yourself? All right. Let's hop over here too. I want to run a publish again of Coachbook. Let's hop down. I saw another really great one in the chat. Oh, it was Susie. About 30 minutes. Nice work, Susie. Nice work. What did it feel like to you? What was your experience, Susie? Was it an easy 30 minutes? Did you were you stuck on roadblocks the whole time? Or was it kind of like, yeah, I just told it to do this and then I told it to do it differently and then it worked and I'm live? That's awesome. I love that. It fires me up. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I think Tori might still need some remix stuff. So you guys just hang out with me for a couple minutes. Let's publish. You guys just hang out with me for a couple minutes and I can definitely answer more remix questions. Oh, Mary Lee. Yeah. So we're not just doing replays. I remember, please, I built this last Wednesday in a couple hours. So I have changes to make and I knew things you guys wanted to do. We're not just doing replays though. I think what you would call these are more so asset pages where you're going to be able to see the video. You're going to be able to see an overview of like what we did in that session. And you're also going to be able to have like any assets. Like if I gave you guys prompts or if I gave you guys tools or like the remix URLs. Hey, get this app today, remix it into your account. All of that, everything for the day's stream is going to be stored on a page for you guys. All links, all things that are clickable. That way you're not going to have to go going around doing anything crazy. Oh, watch the stream. What's that URL? Go type that in. We're making it more like asset pages. So yeah, if you have to miss one for whatever reason, I get it. I hear you have life. I understand that, but you're going to be able to get all of this. So such good questions. And Susie was saying she just built and then made changes. I love that. Laura built her own teleprompter so she can make VSLs. Nice. And she also built a coin collector app. Both are ready to sell. Come on with it. What's that coin collector app like, Laura? They like input pictures of their coins and then it'll tell them if it's valuable or not? That's cool. Cool. This build looks like it's going to work here. We're at 50%. Nice. Deployed. Great. Now we can see published. Great. Fantastic. And now that this app has actually published, we have a live URL. So now here, I can also take this URL, click that little button to copy it. I can put this in the chat for you guys. And now feel free to go hop over there and take a look at the new ROI calculator. This is our ROI calculator. I had changes that didn't go through. So we hopped over there, boom, publishes went. I'm going to hop over here as well, and we're going to publish these changes too. Yeah. Robertson saying, let's go, Ann. It's crazy cool. It's crazy cool. I'm just checking up on chat. If you guys have questions, feel free to put those in the chat. Teleprompter is a great idea too. I might have to play with that. Oh, and I'm changing from pay here to pay in ClickFunnels. Is there an easy way to share the two? Or just use the URLs to connect? Just use the URLs to connect, Ann. So good. And we're going to fly with this. So Ann probably already has an order form set up in her ClickFunnels account. It's probably got the headline, the subheadline. It's got the product added. It's got the order form. She probably even has fulfillment set up in ClickFunnels, like the emails, if it's a digital product, her fulfillment emails, delivering the assets. She's probably already got it set up. She just wants a sexy sales page she can run traffic to so her order form converts higher. Absolutely, Ann. Just put the URL of your order form in the buttons on your Overskill page. Bingo. Done. Easy peasy. Your Overskill page looks great, sells them, sends them over to your ClickFunnels order form. They make a purchase on your funnel, and then all of your automations, workflows, and anything else goes from there. Absolutely perfect, Ann. Absolutely perfect. In the near future, we're going to have a lot of really cool different abilities when it comes to Overskill and your ClickFunnels account and other softwares too. Going to be really, really cool. But right now, I would just connect URL. Ooh. SB, does Overskill use our brain, attractive character, customer avatar, coaching bot, etc. for Marketing Secrets AI to create all these softwares? No, it does not. Overskill and Marketing Secrets AI are not connected like that, like you're thinking. So here's what we do, SB. It's exactly what I showed earlier, and a big reason why I wanted to show that earlier. If you are using MSAI, Marketing Secrets AI, if you're using that, then you built your brain in there. It knows your frameworks. It knows your thing. It knows what you do. It knows how you do it. It knows your customers intimately. So feel free to use Marketing Secrets AI to do your ideating, your theorizing, come up with your MVP, the minimal viable product. Use Marketing Secrets AI to be the brain, and then tell Marketing Secrets AI, create this as a simple plain words prompt that tells me the what, not the how. I'm going to give you that exactly. I'm putting this in the chat for you, SB. Okay, take all of that and make it into a simple, plain language prompt that tells the what, but not the how. You just go put that in Marketing Secrets AI. That's all you need to do. It's got your brain. You go tell it that. Theorize, ideate in MSAI, and then take that thing, give it to Overskill, and then it goes and starts building the thing that you made. Really good question there, SB. A lot of people have that. Thanks for asking. Brian, so when you publish, where does it go and how do you get back to it if you want to make changes? Then how do they pay you? No, you do not need ClickFunnels. So Brian, great question. So here's the app that we're building, right? First, gang, first build your app. That's the thing that you need to sell. So we first need our thing to sell. Once we have the app built, you're just going to hop over here to Overskill and you're going to say, Great. Now I want to create an order form page that sells access to my app. I'm going to put this in the chat for you, Brian. And it does. What you're going to see happen now is up here in your sitemap, Brian, you're going to click this drop down and you'll see a new page added. And you can, of course, change the name if you want to. Just tell it what you want the name to be page to be named. Maybe you just say, name this page order form. Let me take this, put it in the chat for you now that we've tweaked it just a skosh. But you'll see it in the sitemap, it will create an order form page for you, where now it's linked up to your product, it's linked up to your app, and they can go to that order form and they can pay. And they're done. And you're grabbing sales right there immediately. If you want, then you can make other pages. If you want to make upsells or downsells, you can make those. If you just want to start with an order form, then just say, also make an order confirmation page for them to land on after they've finished ordering. Let me take this and put it back in here in the chat for you too, Brian. And that's it. That's it. I don't have my Just Tell It shirt on. I have my Overskill shirt on. Thank you for the question, Brian. That's it. Just tell it over and over and over again. I want to do. So, Brian, for you, like if I had to think about you, if I had to think about your life, Brian, let's say it's 12 o'clock at night. I'm not here. And you're just like, I'm in a groove. I want to move. I'm not trying to stop. I'm trying to move fast. I'm trying to get things done. I would personally go to plan mode. And then whatever you want to do, I would just ask it if it could do it, right? I would say, hey, Overskill, I'm ready to start selling this as a product itself. Could you make an order form page that's connected to this app and charge $97 a month for this app? Can you make that page? I would go to plan. I would ask it. I'd hit enter. While you're in plan mode, it'll probably come back to you and say, yes, I can make that order form page. Just a couple questions for you. Do you have one product or multiple products? Do you want to sell just your flagship, or do you have an order bump as well that you want to add on this page? It'll ask you a couple questions. You answer the questions. It's going to say, great, I put together an awesome build plan. Put me in build mode and hit go. So you would hop down here, click build, and then type go. And it goes and builds the things you planned out. It's a great, Brian, it's a great question. I hope everybody just heard all of that over and over and over. That's the workflow. Any questions that you have. Also, by the way, if you want to try and save credits, you can go over here, to your help. You can go to your chat and you could ask it in there. Hey, Overskill, I want to create an order form that sells this product. Can you create those order forms? You go ask it, you go tell it, you do the thing, and you are rocking and rolling. Wow, I have a lot of stuff up. I got to clean that up. Jeez Louise. Okay, really quick, one more time. I'm going to hop up here to publish. We're going to publish these changes. So here's our ROI calculator. Let me see if anybody had any recommendations, because I know as I was building it, I saw some recommendations come through in the chat. Nice. Ann's building a 2-week app. I love that. Shade, yes. Shade says, when you make changes as the creator of the app, do those who remixed it earlier have to remix again? Yes. Yes, they will. So if you have like a new updated version, they will need to remix. Once an app is remixed into somebody's account, anything you do to change the app does not happen in their account, which is actually great, because maybe you want to have light version of your app remixable, but pro version not remixable. You can control all of that. Gives you full control over that. But yeah, then Shade, if you wanted to be like, hey, I redid the app and I made some updates and changes, and you wanted to email that link out to your list, they would have to remix to get the new version. Yeah, Brian. Well, they don't buy an Overskill. We use a payment processor called WAP. You guys have probably heard about it. We have some really, really clean, simple, easy order forms for people to use. So actually, Brian, what it'll do is it'll make your order form, it'll make your payment, it'll make everything. It just uses WAP as the payment processor, and then they just buy, and boom, it banks into your account. And by the way, gang, you can launch those apps immediately. Like how it works. To collect monies, you need to do nothing. Your account is already set up and provisioned, and we do some back end stuff for you in WAP to get that ready and set up. So if you don't have, like, the question all the time, Dante, I don't have a business bank account. Dante, I don't have an LLC. I don't care. You know what's really cool? Neither does the IRS until you make about 10 to 12 grand. There's no reason to slow. There's no reason to stop right now. That's not how we work anymore. So anyway, to set up to start, you don't need anything. Let's say you've never set up a business bank account or a payment processor. Fine. You can set up an order form and you can collect real monies right now, today. To collect those and actually take them from WAP into your account, then you just need to go to WAP and you need to prove your identity. That's the here. Take a picture of your ID, send it in to us, confirm that it's you, and then once you confirm that it's you, you can take your money out of WAP and put it wherever you need to do. So, and that's from day one. Like Brian, later by the end of today, if you finish your app and you're ready to sell, you can have that set up and collecting money today. Great questions. Yeah, Susie, that's one of my most annoying things in the world. I love that. Oh, Gordana. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. Super useful. Gordana says, I would like to create an app that's going to create a deck of 10 sales presentations based on answers provided in the interview. I actually have a buddy who does that. He's a huge affiliate marketer. He teaches people how to be affiliates, as well as an affiliate himself, of course. But anyway, he spent like 2 months in Claude Code. He was just in the office. He spent like 2 months in Claude Code trying to create this thing. It was kind of similar to yours, but also really not. Anyway, he tried to create this thing and he did create this thing. Problem is, it was just AI slop and none of it really worked the way he wanted it to work. He was in the office. I gave him Overskill. I gave him 30,000 credits. I said, just tell it what you want it to do and let me see what it builds. And it rebuilt his whole thing that took him 2 months in Claude Code fighting every single night. It rebuilt it. It was like 2 hours. It was done, rebuilt exactly how he wanted. So yes, I've seen an app very similar like that be built. You can absolutely do that in Overskill. You're going to have a great time with it. Susie Q's. I love that. You're cool, Laura. Oh, Laura, why do some people have the cool green circle with a check mark next to their name? I'm building a bunch of those are called badges. I'm building badges for you guys that are going to be custom just to our platform. But all they're doing, Laura, is they logged into the chat with their existing Overskill account. So if you're already logged into the chat and you're logged in like a different email that's not connected to Overskill, just go to the top right, sign out of the page, and then you'll be able to sign back in and sign into the chat. Use your Overskill information. Whatever email you signed up to Overskill with, that's all connected. So it'll say you're a valid Overskill user and get you that badge. I love FOMO. It should be inducing FOMO. That's what we built it for. So that's great. That's great. Okay, cool. Let me see over here. Let me check out what's going on with this. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to give this publish one more time to try, and then we'll move on to something else. I don't want to sit in here all day looking at that. Let me reload this page. Okay, we'll republish. This is so fun. I'm loving this. You guys enjoying these? I'm loving this. Mary Lee, you can connect it to your ClickFunnels account. That's exactly right. Yes, just put the URL in your funnel. You got it, Mary Lee. You got it. And by the way, we do have a direct integration to ClickFunnels. A lot of you guys seem to be using ClickFunnels. That's awesome. We have a direct integration. So if you hop over here, if you go to overskill.com, up here in your integrations, I'm logged into my account right now. And then up here in my integrations, I can hop up. It's not going to show me mine because I already have it integrated into my account. Oh, it still does show. Cool. So I can go over here and I can just integrate ClickFunnels. So Many of you are probably using ClickFunnels as like your back-end marketing engine. You're sending workflows, emails. You might have your SMS set up. Hey, in YouTube, Dwanya, I hope I pronounced that right. Dwanya, we're over here on overskill.live. If you want to go to a different browser tab, just type in overskill.live. That's where everybody's chatting. That's where everybody's hanging out. You feel free to hang out on YouTube if you want. You're a grown person, but if you want to be a part of it, where everybody's at, I'm in our Overskill page. Overskill.live will take you right here to everybody else. So a lot of you guys probably have a lot of great stuff set up in ClickFunnels. You might have SMS already set up. You probably have email sequences already set up. You might just want to make apps that are better lead magnets for you and your business and use these apps to bring people into your existing marketing machine that you have built on ClickFunnels or wherever else it might be. You can just integrate your ClickFunnels account. You can integrate right here, launch your app, collect leads, and everybody who logs into your app can be added to your ClickFunnels account. Not only that, all the custom attributes get added, and if you want to tag them, you can also tag them inside of ClickFunnels. You want to know how to do it? It's pretty simple. We hop over here. Like if you want to tag them, here's how I do it. I set up my integration. You know, I go to my page. I click this. I log into my existing ClickFunnels account. The two are now integrated. But from there, I would go to my app and I would say this. Every single person who opts into this app is going to be added to my ClickFunnels workspace through my integration. I also want them tagged with ROI_calculator. That's it. I just tell them exactly that. I'm going to give you guys this prompt in the chat in case you want to keep it around. As we do this too, I will be creating a living document that has more of like the prompting and more of how we get started and the common things that we do and say constantly, like give me the what, not the how. These things you're going to say forever. So I'll be making all these into a doc to make it a lot easier for you all. Oops. But it is that simple. And we're talking about I got on that rant because we're talking about just tell it. I know it's a new way to think. I know it's a new way to look at things. I totally understand you on that. But as we do this over and over and over, I promise you're going to get so comfy with it. I literally just come over here and say every contact that tags over to ClickFunnels, tag them. I tell them what I want it to tag with, and then it's done. It's done. You're rocking and rolling. You are good to go. Okay, I don't know why that cookbook is, I don't know why Coachbook is not publishing. We're going to just keep working on that tomorrow. Goodness gracious, we're already getting close to 1:30. I'll try this one more time, but we'll continue to work on this tomorrow. Let me get this. I really wanted to publish so we can go live, because how I'd love to do these things, gang, is like, I know a lot of you guys are interested in this app. And if I give you this app that we created today, you'll probably have some ideas for tomorrow on changes that we want to make. I'll have some ideas as well. So how I see these sessions going is cool. We're going to build, and then we're going to learn together, and then you guys can go off with the URL of the thing we built. You can play with it. You can understand it. We'll have some things we want to change. We'll come back in tomorrow or the next day. We'll change those things. Each day we're going to build upon the first, and I promise we are going to learn so fast. I'm not even like helping you guys with your apps and your questions and your problems and your customers and your offers right now. That's all going to come. That is all going to come. All right, so let me check this out. I love this chat too. I'm glad you guys are liking it. I'm seeing a lot of great stuff in the chat, and I really love seeing that. We're going to have a lot of fun going forward. Oh, Lori, great question on fees, Lori. Lori, the fees are just, oh, nice. Sweet. We got a wheel over here with names on it. Thank you, producer chat. That guy rocks. So I am going to spin a wheel. I know that we have a lot. Past couple of days, I haven't done giveaways. Please do not worry. I have all of the names of people that were in each day's session. So retroactively, I'm going to be doing these giveaways. And a quick announcement on giveaways. I want to change things up. Instead of just 10K a day, what I want to do is I want to do like 3 to 5K a day. I haven't decided the number yet, but every day I want to give away 3,000 to 5,000 credits to just, if you're here, if you're in the chat, that's the only thing. When you guys join these sessions, excuse me, join the chat, because that chat is how I can see who visited the page and who interacted with the chat, who at least joined the chat. And you have to join the chat to be a part of all the giveaways. So make sure you get that as a habit, gang. When you join in, join the chat. I want everybody to get these things. So I think what I want to do is I think I want to go to like 3 to 5K a day giveaway. And then on Friday, all the rest of the credits. So if we did 5K a day, but I promised 10K a day, so that'd be 5K half. That means 5 times 5 days is 25. That means we have an extra 25,000 credits. And I'm not just trying to keep them. What I want to do is 5K a day, 25K on Friday. So every single Friday, we're going to give away a $25,000 pack or something right along those. I haven't played with numbers yet, but it's going to be right around that. Something very similar to that. So every single day, we're all going to be getting bonuses. But then every Friday, we're all really intentional to get together and make sure that we end the week solid. And then we get back together on Monday and make sure that we start the week solid. I'm flying through chat here. Flying through chat. Nice. Laura did get her badge. Good job, Laura. Yeah, integration works super simple. It's the easiest thing in the world. And by the way, there's no tech. You don't have to worry about anything. You just tell Overskill what you want it to do and then go opt into your funnel. And you go to ClickFunnels, you see everything pass over. Oh, Mary Lee, I don't know exactly the schedule for these calls. I'm very involved with ClickFunnels and presenting, so I spend a lot of time live out in the world. I don't know my exact schedule, but at least by the end of this week, I'm going to have it built out where that waiting page is going to display the whole week's schedule. All right, so like let's say I go live 4 times next week, but one of the days I have a conflict. You're going to be able to click on Monday, look at the waiting page, see the week's entire schedule, and then be able to add things to your calendars that you want to make sure you join. Cool. Yeah, we're not going to get to the calendar today. Don't worry, gang. That calendar is all we're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's session is just going to be literally sit down, build, test, iterate, build, test, iterate. Cool. I'm glad you guys like this. This is going to be awesome. A rising tide raises all ships, and I'm so glad you guys are here. Because like everybody here in the office, we're all doing cool things with Overskill in the back. We're all getting customers. We're all trying really cool things. Connie, I think you might still have to reload the page to get your badge. We'll see. We'll see as I get down on the chat more. We're all doing really cool things, and we're excited to share them with you. What's working? What's not? Tried this. Tried that. A rising tide raises all ships, and we're just going to keep growing. I'm stoked you guys are liking this. Anne has another idea. Gonna let us know tomorrow if it works. Love that, Anne. Love that. Oh, Scotty, it's individual. So if we're gonna give away 5,000 credits, that's 5,000 credits to that one user. Really cool question. Oh, how do you change your display name? I think that's Chewy. Chewy, if you just sign out and then sign back in, you'll be able to choose a new display name. And I know a lot of you guys are probably trying to figure out what you want your display name to be for the next however long we do this. Feel free to play around. We're still early on. But yeah, choose a display name and use that week after week, day after day, because we're going to have a little community that we build. Well, I don't think it's going to be little. I think it's going to be massive. And you guys are all going to be founders. So that'll be the name that people know you guys by. Justin, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, what time tomorrow? That's a great question. Let me see. Are you going to let me in? Let's see. Tomorrow is going to be 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, gang, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have a fresh code for you all tomorrow as well. If you, there you are. Get back to everybody. So tomorrow at 1:30, after we end this, the waiting page is going to update. So you guys will all see that. You'll also have a button on the waiting page right after we're done where you can add tomorrow's session to your calendar. So that's all going to be done there. The wheel was not working, but producer Chad rocks. So he wrote a wheel. Let's get this given away. Give it a spin. Let's see. Terry. All right, Terry. Good stuff. Congratulations, Terry. I love that for you. You are the winner chicken dinner. We're going to do 10K today, Terry. We are definitely going to do 10K today. 5K is going to be going forward in the future. So congratulations, Terry. Terry, I got your email. I got everything. You don't need to worry about a thing. We're going to credit those credits right to your account. Give me like 10 minutes after this is done. I just got to go tell the robot. But congratulations, Terry. Our technically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, technically our third winner, but the first one that we actually did live. Congratulations, Terry. Oh, that's fun. Okay, yeah, I like that. We're going to be giving away a ton of stuff. I really, really, really like that. Awesome. Who is that? Somebody was just saying I have a $400,000 project on the way. That is awesome. Hustling, that was a total guess. I'm glad I hit it correctly. Glad I hit it right. Cool, gang. Cool. Oh yeah, Hustling, is session supposed to go until 1:30? Let's just make a simple rule. Let's get an understanding of each other here today. I'm gonna have end times for these sessions, but I probably am never gonna stick to it. I want to be honest with you guys about that. I'm not here because I have to be. I'm here because I'm so excited to be. I would sit here for another 2 hours today. Like personally, right now, I'm crazy excited. I found some publishing things that are not normal behavior inside of Overskill, and like me, what I want to do is I want to sit here for the next 2 hours with you guys and just work and just show you exactly how I work, how I'm going to get over this hurdle, how I'm not going to be nervous about it, and how it's really not going to slow me down. So, Joseline, I'm going to always have an end time listed. I'm probably never going to stick to it. I love what I do. I love getting to be here, especially with you guys. This is like crazy fun for me. So I just get a little long-winded. I just get a little too excited. And honestly, I really don't want this to stop right now. I wish I could sit here for 6 more hours. So if I have an end date listed as like 1:30, but I don't hit that on the money, please, I know you have other lives. I know you have other things to do. Please do not go not showing up to client calls because I'm here. You're not going to hurt my feelings. If you guys have to hop out, feel free. Please hop out, go live your life, go do your thing. We'll be back live again tomorrow. You're never going to hurt my feelings. But for those of you who are like, I could sit here for another 10 minutes, feel free, hang out. Hang out. We'd love to have you. Awesome. I love this too. You guys, how cool is it to see how confident you guys are with your apps? I have a million questions I could ask you about what you've tried before, what your level of success was with that thing before. And I am really excited to see all that, just to get to know you a little bit more. But it's so cool. Like, as the guy that's going to be on the front helping you guys accomplish all these things, it is like I got goose pimples just thinking about it. It's awesome. It's powerful. Like, I'm going to be able to help you guys every single day make productive strides in your life. Like, we're going to do the thing. It fires me up. It absolutely fires me up. It really does. Cool. So I'm caught up in chat. Terry, congrats. So glad you got to win today. Those 10K credits are going to go to your account really quick. And said, FOMO, I want to watch over your shoulder. I already set it up on Friday. Producer Chad did a great job. We literally, after Friday's session, we worked on it, and I have an over-the-shoulder camera. I do have an over-the-shoulder camera, so maybe tomorrow we'll whip that bad boy out because I want to show you guys how to get Overskill on your phone as an app. That's super important. Super, super important. So yeah, maybe we'll test that bad boy out tomorrow. But in case you're trying to like figure out how to do Overskill on your phone and I'm not here, it's called PWA. I'm going to put that in the chat and then I'll let you guys go. PWA, there's a billion YouTube videos on it. If you want, you can just go YouTube, how to make a PWL. Sorry, I'm reading chat and talking. I'm not good at that. You can go to YouTube. You can find a billion videos on how to make a website, a PWA app on your phone. And it's the same exact things with Overskill. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Hustling. You got it. Yeah, on my way home, you want to hear the craziest thing? Okay, just another minute. Little story time. I wasn't really like big on full self driving FSD. You can get a Tesla and you can get full self driving, right? I was never really super big on it. I was like, ah, whatever. I like driving my car. It's nice. It's my quiet time. It's my zen. Yada yada. Until I got in Todd's car. Till I hopped in Todd's car and watched FSD there, and I sat in the back of that car and I worked the entire time. And everybody else worked the entire time. Todd was paying attention to the road, making sure he has his fingers on the wheels, not breaking any laws. But it was crazy. After seeing that and after seeing how productive I was able to be, I'm not Todd. I might not keep a finger on the wheel. I want FSD now. So I can just work, whether it's Overskill or any of the other things that I want to work on. You want to talk about buying back your time? You want to talk about buying back your time? How many hours a day do you spend driving right now? Sheesh, it's the unlock of all unlocks. Oh, and you guys are way too kind. You guys are way too kind. Thank you for the kind words. It is a pleasure to be there. Yeah, you always have to drive traffic. If one thing has not changed about marketing, it's this. If you build it, they're not coming. It is not Field of Dreams. If you build this thing, nobody's walking out of the corn to find it. I guarantee, especially in 2026 with the war of attention and what the market really is right now today, we have to talk about it. We have to market our thing. We have to share it with people. Otherwise, they don't know to look for it and they won't find it. So yes, saw that question a lot. We still need to build it. So we're actually building some really cool marketplace stuff into Overskill. That's going to give you guys organic traffic in the future, where you should still market your own thing. You should still talk about it. You should never be reliant on a software, a service, a marketplace. If your business is running on like, yes, my product is listed in this marketplace and that's how I make sales, that's not real. We're going to change that in the future. That is not a real business. It's not sustainable. And if they ever slap you with anything, your business dies overnight. So yeah, it is. Just remember, gang, it's not Field of Dreams. That's with any business, any product, any service, any SaaS, anything. It's not Field of Dreams. If we build it, nobody's walking out of the corn to it. And you guys, I love seeing this. You guys are already getting to be friendly with each other in the chat. This is so good. This is so good. Yeah, I want a self-drive car too. Me too. Okay, gang, I think we're good. I think we're good. I spun the wheel. I kept you guys a little bit late. Thanks for hanging out. It was a pleasure as always. Tomorrow, we're going to be live at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we are live at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So you guys... last thing. How do I find that, Dante? I just saw that in the chat. So after this session is done... give me like 5 minutes, but the waiting page is automatically going to update. So, and that should be happening the rest of this week. As soon as our sessions conclude, the waiting page is going to update for the next day's information. So for you guys to have it right now, tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, that's when we're going to go live. So tomorrow at 1:30. But if you're ever unsure, you can hop back to the waiting page at any time. Just go to overskill.live. That's the waiting page. It's that one link, overskill.live. We're either live or it's waiting page. It's one of the two things that you're going to see. So if you don't know when the next session is or want to find out, just go to overskill.live. If the waiting page shows up, it'll always have that time below of when the next session is. That should be really consistent throughout this week, as well as the add to calendar button. That functionality should be perfect for you guys. So awesome. Thank you guys for the kind words. It's my pleasure to be here. It really, truly is. Tomorrow, gang, we're just going to jam on our calendar app. Tomorrow publishes, we'll be rocking and rolling, and we're just going to jam. Literally, I'm going to build, I'm going to publish, I'm going to give it to you guys. We can test, we can squash bugs, we can introduce new functionality, and then we're going to do it again. We're going to publish, we're going to test, we're going to squash, we're going to publish, we're going to test, we're going to squash. And I think it's really going to help us all understand how this whole thing works. So I'm super excited for it. Gang, fun today. Real fun today. Thanks for the chat and being just so involved in it. This is really awesome. We're gonna have a great time together. I will let you guys go for now. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we cannot wait to see you all very soon. See you later.